Greetings, parents. If you've made it this far, that means you're going to be checking in on your students' grades from time to time. This is my webpage I've created to help you keep track and students to keep track on their assignments and have one like resource center. Over to the left, you can see for my e-commerce class, I'll have videos to help them through their projects. And if they're in my multimedia and web design class, they also have a videos here that they can watch to help them through some certain assignments. But today what I'm going to do is help you keep track of your child's gradebook. So you'll click on this link here. I'll have a link here once this video has been created for you to look at and view your child's work. Now, if you click over to the left, you got Moodle courses. You can access any Moodle course by going to moodle.ecps.us/my. And the difference when you put my, that means when you log in, it's only going to show the courses that you have access to. So let's say your child's in multimedia and web design. You click here. I'll log out so you can see what the screen's going to look like. Your child will put in for the username their student ID number or their NCWISE number. Their password is their birth date. If you look over to the right, there's an explanation. So if they are born June 13th, 1990, their password is 6/13/1990. If it's December 13th, 1990, then it's 12/13/1990. So let me go ahead and log in. And I encourage you to log in under their account so that you can pull up their gradebook. So I'm going to log in, and when I type in if I type in the /my at the end, it'll pull up all my courses. Now your child will not have as many courses as I have. But I'm going to go to this multimedia and web design class, and this is what your student or your child will see. Is all the coursework they're supposed to do. And I have broken down these courses by weeks. So week 1, week 2, week 3. I've got other videos here for you to see. Just keep a track on how your student's or child is doing on their quizzes. But let me show you specifically here on how to check their grades. So what you're going to do is over under administration, you probably won't have this many options, but you can click on grades and it comes up as a user report, and this is my name. What you're going to see here is all the quizzes that are associated with the first 6 weeks. I'm breaking it down into quizzes, test grades, performance, and participation, and these are all weighted different. So I think quizzes are like 35%, tests are 15%, performance 45%, participation 10%. And you should see a category total. So let's use a sample student so you can see their grades and how to interpret them. Okay, with this student, you can see that they made a 6 out of 10, which gives them a 60% average, a 50 out of 100, so they got a 50%. They didn't complete this one at all, so they got a 0. And they also they got a 0 here. So their average for their quizzes is a 76. I also automatically dropped the 3 lowest quiz grades, the 2 lowest performance grades, and the 2 lowest participation grades. So even though he has a 0 here, you're not going to see it affected in his average. So his quiz average is a 76. His test average is an 81. We've only had one test. And his category total for performance exercises is 86.53. And his participation grade is a 99%, which brings his overall average for this 6 weeks right now to 83.8. So if your child wanted to improve their grade, they can click on the quiz and retake them, and it should knock it up. There's a different situation for zeros. Now throughout the semester, when we start the second 6 weeks, the first 6 weeks are still submitting up here, and I'll be adding assignments to that. The second 6 weeks will start doing its own thing. The third 6 weeks will also do its own thing. And then finally, their final exam is 25% of their average. So whatever they do that will give us a total for what they've made in the course. So there's no need to wait for progress reports to come out when you can check their stuff online every single day. Alright, so let's say you have some zeros here. I have created a video specifically for making up work. So if you go back to the home page, you can look at the top and it says your gradebook and how to turn in late work. Click on that and watch that video, and that will help you understand the process for getting late work turned in. Because once they complete a quiz, I do not know about it until they have let me know. So I have a late work application that they have to fill out, which is right here. I have a late work application. It's not showing up here, but they will fill this out, print it out, and hand it to me, and that will let me know to go back and turn off the zero override and give them the score that they earned. As of right now, I'm not taking any points off for being late, but later as the semester goes on, I will. I hope this answers some questions. If you have any more questions, you can email me at lfreeman@ecps.us.